Hey guys, Joker is back with a game of Hustle Castle, and yeah, I've recently installed this game, and this game now also have a new update, and I thought it made the game quite fun. So all these rooms, they actually serve a purpose here, but for now I just want to explain you the combat part. So this is my barracks. And so this contains all my soldiers. So I have one warrior, two wizards, and one archer. So yeah, you can only make those three type of units. Yeah, you can also make a kind of melee assassin, but that's quite rare. And yeah, recently they make this arena here, where you can participate in the tournament and win this points. And these are really nice because you can buy items from these points. And these items are usually better than the items that you get out of these enemies or these story modes. So let's get into this tournament. And it's also funny, guys, because you don't need to be the strongest player to win in this tournament. You just need to be smart. Because, yeah, I will explain later. But there's some strategy you can use. Yeah, for now, every player is worth 50 points. So, this is a really strong one, but that's a really weak one. So let's not pick the weakest one yet, guys. But yeah, let's pick this. Yeah, only have 57,000. If it's close to my points, then I kind of have to check the equipment and the details of it, because sometimes this 75k or something, they can still win for me because they use a strategy that really counters me. But see, now I get 47 points for the victory, and I have to wait a time because you can see everybody's battling here, and everybody can choose their own opponent, guys. So it's not like that. It's not like I'm fighting Floss, so Floss loses now. No, Floss can select his own opponent, which he is fighting, and he actually get a victory. So it could be possible. I think it could be possible that everybody gets a victory, but most of the time there's a few people that loses. Like here, there's Acht Petrov. He only has 44k. Maybe he cannot select an opponent where he can win. So I think for those players, yeah, this tournament of course is really tough. But yeah, I also don't think that I can get a top 3 spots, because here there's Harmony at 122, and this is this dark is 105. I'm just looking if I can find more players that are too hard to beat for me. Yeah, maybe I could take a 3rd spot, but you never know, guys. Just let's see what happens. You can also try to lose the first round, so that you are in a lower spot. Because if you are in a lower spot, all the players above you get 75 points max. So I cannot beat these two players. This player I can maybe beat it. Yeah, I think so, I can beat him. I have to see. Okay. Yeah. Okay, they have resurrect, but they both have resurrect, but they don't have heal. I'll just try it, guys. Usually this kind of cheap strategy, sometimes this kind of cheap strategy will win for me, guys, because this fighters, they keep resurrecting, like now. You see, but I don't think so, because I have a stronger tank and a strong healer behind it. So, lost. And now I think it could be that I take the first spot now, because I won over 60 points. And this player who's at the top, he's definitely going to fall, because he can only select a 50 points opponent. So sometimes it's nice if you are, yeah, it's not nice when if you are the first spot in the 4th round, because it probably means you're not going to win. So yeah, it's also a bit of luck, but yeah, that's the fun of this game, guys. It's not really fair, but that makes it more fun for the players that don't have that strong army, like for example me. Yeah. Here's an assassin player, but I'm a little bit scared of this guy also, even though his points is lower. See? Suddenly I am the top player, and that means I should just select the weakest of the weakest guy to beat. There's no reason to beat player 2 or 3 now, because they give me the same points, and if I beat a weak player, I beat him faster, so that means I get closer to 50 points. See, there's 48. Otherwise I wouldn't get so much points. So if you're at the top, guys, just beat the lowest player. Well, one of the lowest. Sometimes the lowest doesn't mean the weakest, but most of the time after a few rounds it means. So let's see what happens now. Yeah, I think of course Harmony will get back at the top, because you have 4 players to select now to get more points. And also Dark, you can see these are the best players, number 5 and 7, but they are now number 5 and 7 because they cannot pick a 75 points opponent. So let's see what happens. Let's see, also sometimes you can see players fighting you. Yeah, that's not the case now. But sometimes they have players fighting you, and if that's the case, you should also see it, because sometimes you cannot really predict if you can beat the opponent. But if an opponent already beat you, of course you're not gonna beat him, because it's just yeah, it's just stats. You cannot do anything in the battle. So usually if you battle real players, you can use spells. But not as this tournament, guys. This tournament you cannot use spells. So I hope I don't lose one round. That's actually my biggest fear, because then I won't get the top spot. So I'm now the 4th player. Don't really like it. I think I would have liked to be a bit lower. But I think I can. Yeah, this is tricky, guys, because you have a skeleton spawner. But his mages are not so strong. Yeah, just this mage is not so strong. Yeah, let's just watch me lose, guys. I think I will lose this one because this one has a skeleton spawner, and that is really strong, guys. Like this item, if you can get this kind of item, summons 2 skeletons upon dying, then yeah, then usually you will actually win, even if you have less points. So I'll show you what I mean, guys. I think this strategy is quite overpowered. But I hope I can deal with the skeletons with all my splash damage. See, because because he have a resurrector, the skeletons keep respawning and keep respawning. But thankfully my tank is strong enough to beat him. So even with this cheap strategy, he cannot beat me anymore, guys. So that was quite fun. I was a little bit scared, but I think because recently I upgraded some of my equipment, I can deal with even this kind of player now. So yeah, these two I definitely cannot beat. So I just hope that I will get I will stay in the top 3 spot, because now I think I will be too high to beat the 75 points player. So that's why I actually said I wish that I was at this point in round oh, wait a minute, it's already round 5. 1, 2, 3. No, it's round 4. Don't get overexcited. I wish I was this spot at round 5, because see, now I'm the top player, but I'm definitely not going to win, because those people can get 75 points from me. So yeah, but this player, he cannot beat, maybe cannot beat me, I don't know. But anyway, I have to select a very weak opponent, because everyone gets 50, and the faster you beat them, the more points you get. So if you're the top player, you should always select the weakest player. So now you have to just wait until to see which spot we will get, guys. But I think it will at least be a top 4 spot. I think it will be 3rd place or 4th place, because I think this Harmony will beat me. So I get 75 points, and also Dark will beat this number 3 player. And maybe, yeah, see, you get 60 points. Numbed you then, but that's not enough to beat me, I think. See, but Dark is beating me, so he gets more points than me. Also Harmony. Yeah, but it's 264, and I get 267, so I still beat this player. So I think it's up to this AHP and Kama Heather, but I don't think both